Well, the first thing, like I've already said, is that my story is not unique at all. 99.999% of the people that come into the home-based business world, specifically network marketing, they're looking for a solution. You're looking for a solution to a problem. And they're usually looking to quit a job or to make more money or to pay off debts or something of that nature. And so they go to an opportunity meeting usually, or they'll start looking around online and they'll find something and they'll think, ooh, maybe this is a possibility. The first thing I want to start out saying is that I really, really, really love the network marketing industry, and I'll tell you why. It's not that I made a lot of money and was able to retire, or any of that kind of stuff. That's a bonus of it. But what's really, really cool about this industry is that it teaches people that have no experience in being an entrepreneur, like starting their own business. It's the best way to learn all of those skills and tools, because you don't have to come up with a product or service that's provided already. You don't have to have a legal department or accounting department. All you have to really focus on is how to market a product. And if you ever want to be a successful entrepreneur in the future, I've owned many businesses, and I still currently own some businesses, and marketing is the same. Whether it's a physical business, it's a store that's open, and you have to understand your customers' needs and how to speak to them, or if you're with a network marketing company, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same. And why I love this industry is that it's an awesome stepping stone into gaining those skills and tools, because if you become a really good marketer, which doesn't really take all that much. It's like anything else. You have to study it. It's going to be completely foreign to you. It's like, wanting to become an accountant, or I can't think anything more exciting than that, but wanting to become something and then going, oh my God, I got to go to school for like 2 years and like learn all this stuff. Of course, any type of new profession you want to get into, you need to learn. And so I really love this industry for that reason. Now, of course, the companies, they don't pitch themselves to new recruits in that way. Like, join us and you'll learn how to become, a professional home-based business entrepreneur, and one day, open your own gym or scuba diving shop. And of course, they have to appeal to, okay, this is easy, anybody can do it. And I've had many discussions with a bunch of presidents and vice presidents of different companies, and people that make insane amounts of money in this industry. And we've talked about the pros and cons of that approach, of approaching new people in that way. And I really understand where they're coming from. They say, listen, if we taught them what you teach your customers and what you've taught your coaching clients, if we start off with that, no one's ever going to join, these businesses. And then I speak to him, I said, well, yeah, for every, 1,000 people that join, or it's actually higher than that, I think it's, maybe 5,000, 10,000 people that join, after a year and a half, only one person will still be actively working their business. And I said, wouldn't you rather want quality over quantity? And for them, the answer is no, because there's a whole business in having people join, purchasing product and service, and leaving the business. That adds to the bottom line revenue of the company. That's the part of this business that is kind of a little, it's not shady. It's just the companies don't always have the best interest of their distributors in mind, because I believe if they did, they would be a little bit more upfront with basically what I'm telling you right now. So, and hopefully you'll use this video with a lot of new distributors that you bring into the business, because, right away you can tell them, okay, this is the real deal. This is, how we make money in this business. But the first thing I wanted to say is that I really, really, really love this industry. And there's a lot of really, really great companies and great presidents and CEOs and vice presidents and high-level distributors that really, really care to help people succeed and to help people quit their jobs or to make extra income. So the first thing I want to say is that, after being in this industry and seeing the good and the bad for so many years, I really, really, really love and appreciate the network marketing industry. Now, the next thing, it's kind of counter to what I've just said, but the truth of the matter is that nobody makes any money in this industry. And when I say nobody, I mean like nobody like makes $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 a year. They either make nothing, like $17 a week, or they make $300,000, $400,000 a year, $4 million, $10 million a year. Insane. And there's this huge gap. There's nothing in the middle. And if you were to study income disclosure statements in the way that I have and my company has, you'll see that companies even admit it, that a majority of the company makes less than like $17 a week on average, and a very small portion, I think it's less than 0.1%, makes more than $50,000 a year. But that 0.1% of the company that makes more than $50,000, they don't make $50,000. They make like $500,000 or $5 million. They make a lot of money. And the reason is that there's basic facts and truths and skills and tools that you need to learn in order to have a successful business. And once people learn them, they end up making a killing. They make a lot of money. So you'll never find people that are like, yeah, I do, I'm a network marketer, So this is my full-time job. I make $65,000 a year. I've been doing it for 12 years now, and I've saved. I have a good amount of savings from it, and I'm very happy with what I do. You're never, ever, ever going to find that. It's extremely, extremely rare. Once in a while, you'll find people that do what's called company hopping, and all they do is they sit on the phone all day long and they get people in their business, and they don't know how to train them and nurture them and develop them into professional home-based business entrepreneurs because they're not themselves. And they end up getting people in, they stay for a couple months, they make a little bit of money, the people get out, they get in new people, and so they're able to generate some money, some consistent money doing that. But it's horrible because they're on the phone for 8 to 10 hours a day for like years and years and years. And trust me, I've gone that route when I didn't know what I was doing when I first started out. And you'll hear more of these stories in the course that you're about to take. That's really not what you want to do, and that's not what I wanted to do with my life either. So what you're going to learn, and 30-second sponsoring and all the other courses that I've created that you have complete access to, is you're going to learn what professional marketers know. You're going to learn what 9 out of 10 multimillionaires in the network marketing industry know. And they don't openly share this information with their downlines because they think that it's going to scare the crap out of them. And also because they think that they're going to lose their competitive advantage. So if they imagine, you have a pretty large downline, and you're telling everyone, okay, this is how I get all my leads and prospects, and this is how I sponsor them. Well, then that's going to dilute your sponsoring and prospecting power, you would think, right? And it doesn't really work that way. When you work from like scarcity, like worrying that that you're going to lose if you give, you always end up in kind of a lose-lose situation. And I know tons of professional marketers that work that way, and they have to keep prospecting and sponsoring so many people into their business because they don't share their secrets. Well, I did a tough luck to them, just to keep it PG, and I'm letting you know all the secrets. And what's great about this information is that advertising online and offline, all of these things, it's not like it's not such like I don't know what the best word would be, but it keeps changing and evolving. So understanding marketing, whether it's Google AdWords one day, or if it's offline marketing, if it's postcard marketing or something else, the essence of marketing, the essence of understanding what it takes to be a professional marketer never, ever, ever changes. And I always make jokes with people. I'm like, listen, after the education that I've given myself just by finding all of these great people to learn from, and then going to work, for people that like knew a ton. They didn't know the stuff that I knew. That's why they hired me and paid me a lot of money, but they knew a lot of stuff. After learning all that information, it's like building muscles that never, ever, ever go away. To view the rest of the videos in this training series, simply go to www.marketingmastery.com.
www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com. Again, that's www.marketingmasteryuniversity.com.